Fish Herman Reynolds for BASSIN 411, and I got together with my good friend Skip. And folks, if you don't know Skip, he is the owner, manufacturer, designer, wearing all the hats of Dealer Bart, the really cool, innovative new frog. We're here at Ingrams Pond. We're going to hit him this morning and see what we can do top water. Any thoughts on what do you think the bite's going to be like today?
It's been light the last couple of weeks. Even the fish I've caught some nice tubs. Even they hit light, so I think it'll be a light bite. We'll see what happens.
Well, you know, we've got a lot of bullets in the gun, so if that doesn't work, maybe we'll throw some other things at him.
Right.
Folks, stick with us, and let's see how the fishing goes. And here's a close-up of the Dealer Bart. Check out the amount of commotion this thing makes on the surface. Great erratic action. What a fantastic topwater bait. Anyone that loves to do this type of fishing, you need to consider purchasing a Dealer Bart. They are just a lot of fun to use. And we tossed it into the pads, and Skip had this one fish, he kept coming back at it, and it looked kind of towards the upper center, maybe a little towards the left. You could see it coming in, and up there it is. It blew up. Missed it a couple times, but again, this thing works so great in the pads, and being a hard body, it doesn't tear up like the soft body ones. And here's Skip with the first one that he caught, and then I followed up with this little fella right here. Now, in all fairness, we got a late start, so we missed a good portion of the topwater bite, but still a very effective lure. And listen to this audio of Skip talking about his product. So Skip, what prompted you to come up with this bait?
Well, I guess a couple things. Two things really led to it. Is number one, I fished a lot of the ponds in lower Delaware that get heavily scummed up every season.
Sure.
So that was a part of my life since I was little, you know. And basically, my brother Jay and I negotiated that scum by just fishing weedless soft plastic all the time. And we did well, but you know, eventually we got over to frog fishing.
Right.
And so for years I was using all the different types of hollow frogs on the market and you know, and having fun with them, but missing a lot of fish and blah, blah, blah. And in more recent years, I started to attempt repairing some of those frogs because they would crack, you know, and leak and sink, and some of their belly weights were falling out and that type of thing. So I started making repairs on these frogs, and then I got to deciding, you know, I was doing it so much, I got to thinking, well, I think I can do something better than that. You know, I think I can make something to resolve these issues where I don't have to repair them anymore, you know, and I can maybe get a better hookup ratio. So then I started, you know, developing my own lure, and I went through a long series of prototypes, and every single prototype I made, Ken, along the way, every single prototype worked and caught bass.
Wow.
And they were all, and I was showing my prototypes in YouTube and my videos just for fun, you know. And all the YouTube viewers were getting on me and saying, man, they wanted my very first prototypes. They were wanting to buy them right away.
That's when you know you got it down, right?
Yeah, so then I knew, well, you know what, not only am I making some progress for myself, but I think I can sell this thing.
Right.
And so anyway, I got it developed to where it is now, and it's called Dealer Bart, as you know. And it's a little bit more refined, but it's a one at a time. You know, I make it by hand, one at a time. And the way I've been doing it now is I've created a mold and I cast resin, you know, and so I'm consistent, you know, it's consistent every time. And but it's a very effective lure, and I'm really enjoying it. And so far I've got it into 30 different states. I've sold it to people in 30 states. I've sold it to someone in France, Canada, Finland. So I've been in 3 countries so far, and I'm trying to block out all of the states in the United States, you know.
Nice, nice. Well, folks, keep watching for this, and we're certainly having fun with it today. You know, what do we got? And we've gotten one each in the boat. Yep. We've had several blow-ups.
Right.
And today probably has not been optimum from a. I mean, the weather's been okay, but right now we have a little breeze that's kicking up about 5, which is creating some surface tension. But you know, maybe not optimum, but you know, we're still getting good bites on this.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the bite has been a little off the last couple weeks, actually, wherever I've fished. You know, I've caught a couple of tubs in some of the shallow, small ponds, but any of the ponds that have any water depth at all, I've noticed the bite has been off in the last couple weeks. So I don't know if it's because of, and I'm talking even soft plastics, you know, have been off.
Yeah, the weather pattern that we've been kind of locked in has not been conducive. I mean, just a week prior to this, it has been unseasonably cool.
Yeah.
And then we were locked in a real high pressure system, and then into a Bermuda high,
Right.
which caused the really high temperatures and high humidity. And today, I think I think it's on the rise, you know, which sometimes as the barometric pressure starts rising, it starts making the fish a little finicky too. So the topwater bite went away, and we put on some whack-em sticks, and took a couple good fish. And Skip got some video of me catching these guys. Definitely in the 3-pound range.
Yeah, man, that is a pig. Look how thick he is.
I'll tell you what, he hit it like it was going to be his last meal.
Nice job. That's a fatty, man.
Big fish. Oh! Bumped his head.
Wow, and what's that on your whack-em?
Yeah, whack-em stick. That is my green pumpkin purple flake. A color that I like, but just not generally my go-to.
All right.
Yeah, good deal.
Work today. Ken's got another one on.
Nice little aromatics
Yep,
there.
yep. Look at him digging down there. Nice little chunk. Look how fat that bass is.
And again, look at the nice colors on him. Oh,
Beautiful.
This guy's got a couple freckles on the side.
Yeah, he does. Beautiful.
Pretty fish.
Another fish on your whack-em stick.
They've changed their bite a little bit. Oh, look at the stripe on his
Yeah, on the bottom fin, yeah.
Huh.
Interesting.
Stripe.
Nice fat bass. Look how belly on that fish.
Nice. Well, what do you think, Skip?
Well, it was a good day. Weather was much better than yesterday, I'll tell you that.
Well, anything would have been better than yesterday.
Yeah, right.
You know, well, we got, 2 in the boat on the Dealer Bart.
Right.
We had a number of blow-ups.
Yep.
You had a huge blow-up.
I had a good one. I should have had him. I don't know what happened. Missed him.
Yeah, and then we did some wacky worming and, connected with a few decent fish on that. But, yeah, the weather, it's still kind of up in the air, isn't it?
Yeah, it's getting ready to let the boom out later. I think we're leaving at the right time.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. But folks, real quickly before we get out of here, because I hear the outro music starting to play, if you want to check out a really cool, really innovative new bait, locally made, check out Skip's Dealer Bart frogs. Skip, where can we get these? I'm on YouTube. You can see my channel, Bloodknot 101. But the website where they can order Bart is clatterbrat.com. And you have all the different color selections? Yeah, I have maybe 8 or 10 different colors on there. Mm-hmm. And I might take special orders too if I can do it, if anyone asks for special color. Well, folks, you just heard it from the horse's mouth, and maybe in a store close to you, such as Red Mill Tackle, we may be carrying them very soon, but we'll keep you abreast of that. This is Ken Herman Reynolds for BASSIN 411, and Skip, it's been great. We're going to have to do this again, huh? Hope so. Yeah, it was great. Awesome. Thanks, Ken. Thank you.